We've seen how the system can be used to manage on-demand work and look at preventive maintenance. We've also seen how the system can provide you quick and easy access to information about equipment. Let's look at the final piece, which is to be able to quickly and easily look at details about the floor plans. So when we first land here, we can see that the first floor has been selected and is displayed in the center here. And let's just take a quick tour around the UI here to talk about what's going on. Over on the left, we have some tools, so we can download the drawing, we can print it to PDF, we can do some measurements, and we'll look at that in a moment. And then there are a couple of different little configurations here where we can look at equipment or we can look at flooring. Over on the right side, we have a little query legend here that displays the breakdown of the query that is currently running. So again, in this case, based on flooring, or as we call it, surfaces. And you can see that we have a number of different surfaces here, the area represented by the particular surface and the total number of spaces that have that surface. Also over here on the left, we have the ability to switch floors. So if we switch to the second floor, you'll see that we get the new floor plan in the center, and over on the right, the legend will update to show those new details. So let's quickly take a look at a measurement. So we can use the linear measurement to measure any just straight line basically, and that'll give us the measurement in both feet and in meters here at the top. Additionally, we can do area measurements, and so in this case we can click around a polygon, and when we're done we can double click and that'll tell us the total square footage and square meters of the contained area. Now with the default, which is the select mode, you'll see we can move our mouse around and click or tap on any of the spaces showing, and that'll give us some details here on the right about what space we clicked on, the surface here or flooring, and we can actually change that, as well as the spatial metrics for that area. Finally, right here at the top, we have the ability to look at the complete edit form, and so this just gives us a few more details about that space. We also have the ability to launch into a service request. So that will basically bring up the service request form and just make sure that the space is selected. We can also switch over to our equipment view. And let's actually go back to our first floor. And what that will do is present a bunch of symbols that will tell us where we have equipment around on this floor. Once again, you'll see that we do have a legend over here indicating that there's a couple of different categories of equipment that are being represented. We have appliances, HVAC stuff, and then office equipment. Like with the spaces, we can essentially click on any of these symbols here. That'll give us a bit of detail over on the right about the item that we clicked on. However, we can do similar things to what we saw with the space. We can go to the full edit form. We can also launch into the service request. Let's just go ahead and click on this full edit form. And so here is all the detail, including access to the documents and the PM schedules, etc.